Good morning YouTube. So with today's video I'm going to give you 5 great mega pulling compliment monster beasts that are guaranteed to drop those panties and to get you laid. Oh yeah, oh no. Now that I grabbed your attention with that title, let's have an honest discussion. Now I'm not trying to rant, I'm not trying to preach, but let's just have an honest discussion and let's just throw in a little bit more reality into this community of ours. I'm doing this video because my God, there is so much compliment videos, panty droppers, every now and then, fragrances that are going to get you laid. Now, this is not an attack on my fellow reviewers or influencers, but a lot of that stuff is BS. And I think that a lot of the people who do watch know that. But there are going to be some people that are new to this community, and I'm not trying to be an ageist, I'm not trying to shit on the young, but a lot of young people are impressionable, gullible, naive. How do I know that? Because I was once young. We were all young, and a lot of us when we were young were all of those qualities. Gullible, naive, and impressionable, plain and simple. And at one time I was full of hormones. When you're young and you're a guy, you're full of hormones. You really want to get some girls. When some of these channels out there say that these are going to drop panties, these are going to get you the compliments, I don't care if it's a beautiful female reviewer, influencer, or a good-looking dude that's telling you this. Take them with a grain of salt. A lot of those times are BS. Alright, there's different factors that are going to get you compliments. It's your demeanor, your confidence, or swag, your appearance, and how you're dressed. If you're looking like a slob, doesn't matter if you're wearing a $500 Creed fragrance. It's not going to get you a compliment, and it sure as hell ain't going to land you that number that you're trying to get. Let's talk about some of these fragrances that are guaranteed to get you compliments, alright? First one, I like all of these. I really do. But Mont Blanc Individuel. This is a great scent. Got like raspberry, vanilla, sandalwood, lavender, some spices, some cinnamon. Overall, it's a great scent. You know, this is the original. Creed Original Santal is the carbon copy of this. Creed stole the scent profile of this and made it their own. Creed's done a way better, you know, but I like this one as well. This is not guaranteed to get you compliments or get you laid. This is a classy, but also some sexiness to it as well, right? There is some sex appeal to this fragrance, but it's not guaranteed to get you laid. It's not guaranteed to get you any compliments, and it's not guaranteed to drop any panties. Number 2, this one came out in 2010, and when it came out, a lot of the guys in the community hated it because it's so mass appealing and different than what Chanel put out. Bleu de Chanel, this is the EDT version. But after it started getting some positive attention from the ladies, and the ladies do like this one, and they will compliment them every now and then, but it's been popular for over 10 years. It's been a #1 seller for so many years. I still see commercials of this that have been filmed like 5 or 6 years ago about like some guy that's in a pool and then he sees like Bleu de Chanel on the wall. I don't understand that these commercials, they have nothing to do with the fragrance in my opinion. So that's just me being an old man ranting, but you know, in all honesty, these commercials, they don't make any bloody sense. This is like a blue fragrance. It's got like lavender, it's got like incense, pepper, it's aromatic, it's clean, it's fresh, but it has a little bit of an edge to it from that incensey note, but also the pepper. It's a great scent. Is it gonna pull some compliments? Yes, but again, it depends on your demeanor and your wardrobe. I have to come clean myself. I'm guilty of doing some of these top 5 or these sexy videos. I'm guilty of that. But as of late in the last month of me filming some of these, I have stated that these might get you some compliments, but they sure as hell ain't gonna get you laid. So I can't point fingers because I'm guilty of this as well, but at least I'm trying to change that. So I'm not trying to come across as holier than thou because I sure as hell ain't. Fragrance number 3, this is sexy. It's also classy. It's an old scent, I think it came out in 2008, and this is the original formulation. YSL La Nuit de l'Homme. This is definitely sexy. It's a cozy scent. This is one of my wife's favorite fragrances in my entire collection, including this one. But this is sexy. It's got like iris, it's powdery, it's a little vanillic, chocolatey, it's got some woods to it, lavender. It's a great scent that is sexy, but it's classy. This is more for the grown and sexy. This is not for the young bros out there. I remember Jeremy coming into the community and he really hyped this one up. And for good reason, because it's a great scent. But it's not gonna get you compliments. Again, it's swag, personality, demeanor, how you carry yourself. Are you a gentleman or are you a fuckboy? I said it, and you know what? I was once a fuckboy as well. I do want to talk about this topic because, you know, if you are not getting the compliments that these people are claiming that they get, or that you're not getting the number, you're gonna turn into an angry individual. How do I know? Because I was that. I am not gonna deny it, all right? I don't want you going down some of these rabbit holes. I'm not trying to shit on the manosphere community, but a lot of the stuff that they talk about, and some of the ideology, I do agree with. I believe in taking care of yourself. Hit the gym. Get yourself right. Work on what's inside. If you have some pain, get some therapy. Kevin Samuels was a big advocate for getting therapy. I'm in therapy right now for managing my demons. And like 10 years ago, when I was working out and I was a lot slimmer, I'm not gonna deny it, a lot of the things just fell into place. When I took care of myself first, going to the gym 6 days a week, eating clean, I need to do all that. Again, I gotta take my own advice. But everything else in my life fell into place. Money, girls, trust me, I was getting a lot more looks back then. I worked on my wardrobe. When I lost over 100 pounds, I needed a new wardrobe. And when I was, you know, I felt great getting all this attention from the women. But if you're not taking care of yourself, and you're just going off the opinion of an influencer or someone from YouTube that's saying, you know, wear these, you'll get compliments, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. And you just might go down this rabbit hole. Again, I'm not trying to shit on people who follow the manosphere community, but if you were to criticize Kevin Samuels or Andrew Tate or anybody, you read the comments on those videos, there's a lot of angry, toxic men out there that really do need a lot of, I don't want to say a hug, but they really need to work on themselves. Fragrance number 4, old scent, it's been reformulated. I think like the new one is like 2020. It's got a lot of hate when like the new reformulation or just like how the bottle came out. But that's DHI, Dior Homme Intense. Now this is not my bottle, this is Rush's, but this is a great scent. It's like powdery, it's iris, it's woody, it's warm, chocolatey, great scent. This is not for like your typical alpha male, like your traditional alpha male. This is for your soy boy beta cucks, as they would say. Like, and if you use that type of language, soy boy, cuck, simp, you know, I'm accused of being a simp because I view my wife and I as equals. I don't lead the household, I view us as equals. We're a team. Just because of having that type of, you know, thoughts, I'm already labeled as a simp. Sure, you know, if you use that type of dialogue, or that type of vocabulary, you need to emotionally mature. But if you are like those typical alpha guys, this is a fragrance that is definitely not for you. This is like for your modern day gentleman, someone who likes to dress up in a suit and tie or just have that sense of style. This is sexy, but it's classy, but it's not guaranteed to get you laid. If you wear fragrances for the sake of getting compliments, you're setting yourself up for disaster. You're setting yourself up for disappointments. And I'm gonna say something as well. There's something missing inside here. If you wear something that you don't like that might get you a few compliments, there's something in here that's missing. You need to work on that. And fragrance number 5 is probably the biggest BS fragrance when it comes to compliments and getting the girls. It's a good scent, but it's so overhyped. Creed Aventus. The cult following that this has is scary. It's scary. I've seen people argue in some of the Facebook groups about batch numbers. You know, some batches are more fruitier with pineapple or more smoky from the birch, or they're more woody, whatever. Is it a good scent? Yeah. Doesn't smell fantastic on my skin, I will admit that. Is it overhyped? Absolutely. Do people get compliments from it? Yes. But do they exaggerate about the amount of compliments that they get? Absolutely. Without question. People say that this is the holy grail. Again, cult. It's a good scent that is not worth the price tag. Creed just keeps upping and upping the price tag. They're all about greed. Creed is greed. And to the guys out there that said that, you know, Aventus got me laid, here's something for you. Maybe it wasn't the fragrance itself. Maybe it was because you're already a good looking guy. You got the swag, you got the appearance, the wardrobe, the style, everything is on par. And the girl who gave you the goods, gave you the cookie, gave you a little bit of gave you a wild time, maybe she liked all that and gave you some. And on top of that, maybe you were just that lucky guy that she saw first and bada boom, bada bing. Just saying. You also have to be realistic with yourself. If you're just an average looking guy, I gotta admit, I'm just an average looking guy. But if you're going for these supermodels, these baddies out there, and dating today for a young person is tough. You know, like all these Instagram models, Tinder, Bumble, whatever. In my time, it was Plenty of Fish, it was Match.com. I met my wife through eHarmony. And when I was back then, I was a fuckboy, I ain't gonna lie. But I landed myself a gem. I married a queen. I married up. I jokingly tell her that she married down, but she doesn't see it that way. But if you're just an average looking guy and you're going after these women who look like Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, Priyanka Chopra, I got a thing for girls that are from other cultures, I just do. But if you're going for like absolute goddesses, models, you are definitely setting yourself up for disaster without question. Now, will you probably get, you know, a girl's number who is way out of your league? Chances are, if you're dressed right, your confidence, it happens. I've dated women who are far better looking than like women that are outside my league, but trust me, that was very far in between or very few, whatever how they say it. It was very rare. Smell the fragrances out first because you may not like them whatsoever. Anything can get you compliments. The ones that I mentioned, including this one here, Sauvage Elixir, Calvin Klein Euphoria, Hugo Boss, the new Hugo Boss Reflective Edition. Doesn't matter how good looking that woman or that guy is that's trying to tell you that these are guaranteed to get you the compliments, the girls, the guys, whatever you're looking for, take them with a grain of salt. They're trying to sell you something. They're trying to sell them, their channel. They're looking for clicks, views, subscribers, and likes. I'm trying to do the same, but I can't do that because I don't get that. I don't get a whole lot of compliments. And there's nothing wrong with getting compliments whatsoever. But you gotta be realistic and you gotta be honest. If you're only wearing fragrances to get compliments, there's something missing in here. You need to work on that. And if you wear fragrances that you don't like in hopes of getting compliments, definitely work on yourself because, again, something is really missing here. Do I like getting compliments? Sure. Has a little bit of pep to my step. Makes me smile, makes me feel good. But those compliments are few and far between. And when you ask someone, hey, how do I smell? And they say, oh, you smell good? That's not a compliment. You ask for their opinion. That don't matter. I know that this video is gonna get a little bit of backlash. There's gonna be definitely those people that are gonna be talking shit. That's okay. I'm an old guy. I've been around a long time. When I came into this community, it was all about information. And my channel has stagnated because I haven't really evolved with the times. We're also in this day and age of influencers. But when it comes to these influencers, you have to take them with a grain of salt. Most people do, but there's that small number, especially from the younger people that are coming into this community, that are naive and impressionable. I'm not trying to talk down to you young people that are like, hey, wait a second. I was once young. I'm now just old, miserable, and cranky from what I'm told. I'm an OG in this community. I call it an old grump, right? OG, old grump, old guy. I want to have this discussion. I want to have this realistic, honest discussion and just put in a little bit more honesty into this community. It's a great hobby. It's an expensive hobby, but it's a hobby that can also leave you feeling frustrated and angry. If someone who is very attractive says, these are gonna get you compliments, these are gonna be panty droppers, don't believe them because chances are it won't. It might get you a few compliments. Again, confidence. How you carry yourself. Are you a gentleman or a fuckboy? Ex-fuckboy here. Bit of a bro. I ain't gonna deny that. And how you're dressed. If you like this video and this talk, leave me one of these. I know that there's gonna be some backlash to this, you know, because there's gonna be some people saying, I get compliments all the time. I take those people with a grain of salt. Take me and my channel with a grain of salt. I'm not all that in a bag of chips. I'm not king shit. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm an old guy, been around for a long time. I've seen a lot in this community. I've seen the changes, good and bad, and I've been a part of some of the bullshit as well. I'm not gonna deny that. I am no saint, but I want to bring you some honesty, some no fluff bluntness that sometimes you need. I'm known for being very honest and very blunt. Sometimes I could be an asshole when it comes to my bluntness, and I need to work on that. But again, if you like this very video, leave me one of these. Let's have an honest discussion in the comment section below. Be respectful, all right? I know that there's gonna be some comments out there coming after me, also comments going after other people. Be respectful, that's all I ask. Thank you for your time, take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.